What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. Today, I'll be talking about Matt DiBenedetto and where I think he could be headed in 2024. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. Currently, at the moment, Matt DiBenedetto is indicating the last week or two that he has a ride signed for the 2024 season. And about a week ago, there was a lot of speculation that Matt DiBenedetto could be headed to AM Racing in 2024. However, Bob Pockers has mentioned recently, in the last couple hours, I should say, that Matt DiBenedetto may not, in fact, be headed to AM Racing, and those rumors may not be true. So if Matt DiBenedetto does not fully go to AM Racing, because he has indicated he has signed something for 2024, I wonder where he is going to be headed in 2024. So today, I'm going to talk about the potential teams that Matt DiBenedetto could be going to in 2024. So anyways, let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. The first organization that Matt DiBenedetto could head to in 2024 is DGM Racing. DGM Racing has a number 92 car that is available currently at the moment. We all know that Josh Williams, of course, is going to be joining Call Racing in 2024 to drive the number 11 car this upcoming season. Josh Williams, a very talented driver. Now, DGM Racing, they're not the fastest organization in the world, but they showed some pretty good pace at times throughout the 2023 season. So this could be a really good option. And if Matt DiBenedetto was going to go there and potentially head there, this could open up for him to work with a guy like Kyle Weatherman. Kyle Weatherman, of course, is going to be driving full-time for DGM Racing this season. Kyle Weatherman, in my opinion, one of the most underrated drivers in the NASCAR garage today. This could be a really good ride for Matt DiBenedetto to go to. I think he would be able to get the best out of this equipment at this team and organization. I think he would do overall a really solid job with the team. I don't think he's going to make the playoffs if he was to go to DGM Racing, but this could be an option for Matt DiBenedetto going into 2024. This is the first team I think about that could be an option. Another team that Matt DiBenedetto could head to in 2024 is Alpha Prime Racing. Alpha Prime Racing announced earlier today that the number 45 car is going to be a part-time entry. We know that Cesar Baccarello is going to drive 4 races in the number 45 car in 2024. He could go part-time to this organization. Alpha Prime is a team that kind of struggled throughout 2023, but this certainly could be an option for Matt DiBenedetto. Like I mentioned with DGM Racing, Matt DiBenedetto does get the best out of equipment, and this could definitely be somewhere where he could head in 2024. I think that there's a decent chance he goes here. I know Matt DiBenedetto does want to go full-time with an organization in 2024, but if he doesn't have the sponsorship and funding, he might have to go part-time in the 2024 season. The third option that could be available for Matt DiBenedetto in 2024 is a part-time run in the NASCAR Cup Series with Kaulig Racing. The 16 car in the Cup Series, of course, is not going to have a full-time entry in 2024. Well, they're going to be a full-time entry because that 16 car is going to be a chartered entry, but he could go part-time in the 16. Now, AJ Allmendinger is expected, of course, to run, I think, a lot of the season. A lot of people believe he's going to run all the road courses and all the super speedway races in 2024. Again, Matt DiBenedetto, like I said, with a lot of other teams, you're going to have sponsorship and funding to run. But if he was to truly go to Kaulig Racing and run some like short tracks and maybe some road courses among other things or some other types of cars, he might be able to perform at a very high level. I think the chances are kind of slim with going to this team, however, at this particular moment in point. But I think that this could definitely be another option for Matt DiBenedetto going into 2024. Next team is Rickware Racing. The number 15 car is still currently available at this particular moment, but I think the chances of really going to this ride are not the most likely, and here's why. There's been a lot of chatter in recent weeks that Kaz Grala potentially could go to this ride in 2024 on a full-time basis, though that has not been officially confirmed by anybody at this point. We know the Seriously Fast Motorsports LJ Toledo reported on that, but potentially the number 15 car could be available if those rumors fall out. But I don't even think that Matt DiBenedetto is a front runner to take over this seat, to be honest with you. I think that they'll go with someone like a JJ Yeley, maybe like a Cole Custer perhaps. That certainly could be an option if that does become the case. And then I'll go back to the AM Racing rumor. Like I mentioned, AM Racing is a team that could be where Matt DiBenedetto could head in the 2024 season. And again, we had heard a lot of reports, and even Private Porno on Twitter indicated that they heard AM Racing may be a potential possibility. But again, it sounds like that maybe that's not going to be the case according to Bob. But if it does end up coming true that Matt DiBenedetto does go, in fact, to AM Racing in 2024, I would have to think that potentially, maybe, just maybe, that Matt DiBenedetto may, run really solid. AM Racing is an overall good and solid organization. They had a good first year with Brett Moffitt, but I'm going to be realistic with you guys. Brett Moffitt, in my opinion, is a better driver than Matt DiBenedetto at this particular moment. So if you want my honest opinion, I would say Matt DiBenedetto would be a little bit of a downgrade from Brett Moffitt, because Brett Moffitt, of course, is a Truck Series champion. Brett Moffitt and Matt DiBenedetto kind of similar in some ways, but I think that Brett Moffitt is a little bit of a better driver. So AM Racing definitely could be an option for Matt DiBenedetto. At the end of the day, when we talk about Matt DiBenedetto, though, I know a lot of people are going to say that Matt DiBenedetto has burned a lot of bridges. And you're absolutely correct. Matt DiBenedetto has made a lot of mistakes. For sure, he's done a lot of things that I think are really, really questionable as a race car driver. He basically burned bridges in multiple organizations with the Wood Brothers, did that video on Facebook. He basically went on Facebook and tried to do tried to basically blame the Wood Brothers for not knowing the contract, even though Roger Penske stated that the contract was clear through 2021 and you were going to build up your reputation. And when he did that stuff, especially with the LGB stuff that he did at the end of the season, he burned bridges in the garage. Then you look at Rackler Racing, which I still kind of disagree with them firing him a little bit early, but it's a team's prerogative. If they want to fire him, that's their choice. But Matt DiBenedetto got this Rackler Racing to the playoffs in 2023 and nearly knocked out the guy who actually won the championship, that being Ben Rhodes, out of the round of 8. And had Matt DiBenedetto not, missed driver intros before Milwaukee and actually qualified really well, he probably ends up making it to the round of 8. I didn't think he was going to win the championship, but you look at Rackler Racing, they're not the fastest organization in the world, and of course they're getting Ty Dillon this upcoming season. Look, I think Matt DiBenedetto is absolutely a very, very talented driver. I'm not saying he's a Cup championship caliber driver, but Matt DiBenedetto is a very, very solid driver. And he can sometimes get the best out of equipment. But like I've already mentioned, he's made a lot of mistakes, and again, he's burned a lot of bridges in his career that you can't really, really do. But again, he basically, all go back to 5 years ago when Matt DiBenedetto at that Bristol night race battled Denny Hamilton for the win. I'm sorry, you don't battle Denny Hamilton for the win if you don't have any talent. He led, 100 laps of that race. He led a lot of laps of Levine at the Daytona 500, and then he gets an opportunity with Wood Brothers, and let's be for real, yes, I know he burned a bridge with the Wood Brothers, but he was able to go out and contend for the freaking win, man. He was really, really good at multiple races in 2020. He could have won both Las Vegas races. He had a pretty good car at Kentucky, if I remember correctly, and nearly won the Fall Talladega race. Yes, he's not been able to capitalize on getting victories. That is absolutely true. But the guy's a solid driver and will get the best out of equipment for you. He got 12 top 10s last year with Rackler Racing. A team, like I said, that struggled a few years ago to make even races and struggled to qualify really well and put race together to the first half of the first year for the team. So in my honest opinion, I hope he does end up finding a seat for 2024, because I think he does deserve to be racing in NASCAR in 2024. But if he doesn't find a ride, it is what it is. But again, it sounds like he is going to have a ride for 2024, but it's not been confirmed where he's headed to at this particular moment. So, that is today's special video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, so if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and more on Patreon as well. Links description below that, and comment your thoughts below on today's video. Where do you think Matt DiBenedetto is going to head in 2024? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Tomorrow on the channel, we're going to see 2024 NASCAR Cup Series playoff predictions. There also might be a Haley Deegan video that's dropping tomorrow on the channel as well. Over the weekend, there should be other videos dropping. I may be taking an early dive look on the Xfinity Series and Truck Series lineups as more stuff is beginning to confirm as of this week. And we got a lot of great content dropping on the channel that I cannot wait for you guys to check out. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.